championship game. A battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Clemson. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Anderson. The tight end for a completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Down the middle. It's Wallace. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Carr. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Caught quickly. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. this off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he moves out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Now he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Hurricanes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. Hunt over the middle. It's Green. One down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Grabbed by the receiver.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The completion makes it second and short. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
and sets up an important third down call for this offense. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida State.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. Things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Anderson. That's caught. It's caught. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense showing the punch formation now. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Going to throw for it on third and short. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Wallace. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it. And they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Back to pass. It's Anderson. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Spinning out of the tackle. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds with a solid gain there on the ground.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught. Second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. The Noles will come the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To the air. It's Anderson. It's reeled in. It's Moore. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Quick throw. Catch made on the outback. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The middle, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Wallace. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
a short completion with the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To throw. It's Anderson. It's complete. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Delivers complete to the right side. 1 down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. On the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's real wind. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Canes will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. State offense heads back onto the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find the spark now coming out of the break. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense was fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play that needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. That moves to the 21.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And in first down, they're right back to the running game. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Seminoles line up with a first and goal. And it's intercepted. He's standing for that bullet. Brought down after a short return. The pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here comes a handoff. And they try to the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
With the catch, it's Wallace. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it.
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. That's the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT is good. They go up 17-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Catch made over the middle. The bringing down over the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st down and 10. Looking for a man. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Knowles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick play. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Yeah, he said, here's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Anderson. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. That's caught. It's Moore. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to take your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Now they call a run. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback
looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Breaking through at the 35. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Canes.
That's taking advantage of the matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And this time it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the 6. It's Green. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. And let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Who got it? The field goal is good.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback.
Line the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. will hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
An important third down attempt for this offense. To throw, it's Anderson. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Downfield and still running inside the 20. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Seminoles. The quarterback takes it in himself. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Looking downfield, it's Anderson. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Leading here in the fourth quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. Heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Handing off to the defender. Tackle just short of the goal line. They won. What a run.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss. Takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves. Both teams' season goals on the line. Conference championship at stake. Kirk, what a tremendous finish for him.
If I would have told either one of these teams before the season started, we're down to the final 2 minutes of the game, you have a chance to win a conference championship, both of them would have taken that opportunity. Well, now they have it. Let's see who's going to win it.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This pass is caught. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game, and needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
The Hurricanes will have first and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
This defense get a stop and then regulation with the score time. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's caught. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Scanning the field. It's Anderson. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. And the Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Ball handed off. 0 running left. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. The second overtime, if you get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. Look out, he's in the clear. That's it, game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
we go. This defense needing to come up with something special to make a play and keep hope alive in this game. They'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Receivers are bunched together. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up. Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.